lot of women know what goes on in clubs. And if she puts herself in that environment long enough, she's gonna meet a guy. Any girl that does not want to be a part of that, that's a big green flag. Woo! Let's go, boys. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Hi guys, man, welcome back to another YouTube video. And I'm here to teach you the 6 best green flags in women. These are women you should date. Alright, I know I make a lot of videos about stay away from this girl, avoid this type of girl, run away from this type of girl. But what are some signs that this is a girl that you can consider maybe something with? It's gonna be rare, you know. You might have to do some digging and some scratching and clawing to get to these kind of girls, but these are the girls I would want you to take seriously. These are the girls I would want you to be your main chick, girlfriend, whatever you want to call it. Let's get into the video, man. What's the first green flag in a woman that you should date? She's more family than career oriented. I'm starting to see on TikTok, guys, a lot of women are starting to realize the truth about the movement. You know what I'm saying? The city girls movement is not really in women's best interest. A lot of women are starting to realize that they're being pushed away from their home and into these roles as workers to produce income for a corporate organization. A lot of women are realizing it. If you are on TikTok, you will start to see a lot of women say, hold up, we have been bamboozled. This is not what we really wanted. If you can find a girl that has made that realization, because a lot of women for a long time have been thinking, no, screw dudes, men ain't this, men ain't that. I gotta be a boss, babe, this, and this. A lot of women are starting to realize, yes, you can have a career. Yes, you can have a job. Yes, you can have a passion. That should never come before family. Women in their true essence, in their feminine essence, are happier when they are nurturing. A work environment does not make a woman a nurturer. She is in her masculine, competing for a job like men do. Men are supposed to chase career and accomplishment and purpose. Not saying women can't have jobs. Not saying women can't have hobbies. Not saying women shouldn't make money. What I'm saying is women themselves will tell you this. They are happiest when they are nurturing their family. They are happiest when they are the center of a household. In my opinion, man, a woman's greatest power is to be there for her child, to nurture her child. We can give children that feminine care a woman can. And slowly but surely, a lot of women are moving away from that. I think in about 5 years, you guys are gonna see a huge shift in women saying, you know what, yeah, being a boss babe is great, but my family gotta come first. Because a lot of women are realizing when they get old, they don't have a man or a family to take care of them. Like, they kind of screwed. A lot of girls realize, I've seen girls be crying in their car, talking about they're in their late 30s, 40s with no family. A woman's calling is to nurture. A woman's calling is to bring life into the world. And you can't go against nature, right? This is as much as they try to tell you differently, women can't go against the nature. They're gonna have their motherly calling eventually. And a lot of them, they realize it a little too late, unfortunately. But if you notice a woman has made that realization that, hold up, nah, yeah, I can have my career, but this can never come before my family. This is it's a huge green flag. This is a woman who has seen the light. She now understands that, you know what? Yeah, you know, I can be independent, but I'm the happiest when I'm family oriented. I'm the happiest when I'm raising my children. I have time to raise my own children. Nobody can raise children better than women. Nobody. Not the daycare, not the school, nobody. Nobody can give her child what her child needs other than a woman. That's a very, very powerful thing. I see a lot of people think I'm over here giving advice and it's to be against women. I just want women to be their happiest. The advice I give you guys is for women to be happy as well. If I make more alpha masculine men, more women will be happy. So the huge green flag is if a woman is what? If she's more family than career oriented. A lot of them might start off with the city girls, boss babe vibes, but if you can find a girl who chooses not to go down that path or realizes it, that's a very big green flag. Number 2, she doesn't enjoy the scene. Woo, this is another big green flag. If you meet a girl that just prefers to stay at home, right? She's not the kind of girl that loves being at the club every Thursday, Friday, Saturday. She would just much rather be with her man. That's a big green flag, because she is pulling herself away from temptations or what could be another guy hitting on her, another guy taking her away from you. A lot of women know this. A lot of women know what goes on in clubs. They know that it's a bunch of thirsty dudes that want them. And if she puts herself in that environment long enough, she's gonna meet a guy. Any girl that does not want to be a part of that, she ain't trying to get backstage passes to see Jack Harlow. She don't really care about none of that. That's a big green flag. A girl that needs to be in the scene, she gotta be at this event, gotta be at this show, gotta be at this festival. That's a girl who, if the opportunity presented itself, she will monkey branch. She will exercise her hypergamous nature. I guarantee you. Because why wouldn't she? If she loves being in that scene, don't you think she's gonna want to be with guys who can provide her that scene? I'm not saying a woman can't have fun and do what she want to do, but you know, if you have really been with a truly feminine woman, you will know really, really feminine women at their core don't like the scene. They don't care to be at the club with their girlfriends every night. They don't care to be at every festival. They don't care to go do hood rat stuff. They don't care about none of that. The feminine essence is to be nurturing a home or a relationship or a family. Number 3, she comes to you about her problems before her friends. This is another one. Like I said, these are big green flags. I had to think about all of these. They are huge. If a girl has issues and you're the first person she comes to, that is a huge green flag. A lot of women, when they have problems with their guy, who do they go to? They go to friends. They go to family. When the relationship is between you and her. Listen to me, this is where a lot of relationships go astray, because her family members, her girlfriends don't have the best interest of the both of you. They probably just looking at, oh, how can she get as much leverage as possible? But what they don't understand is giving her as much leverage as possible is not what she's innately attracted to. Women are not hardwired to want the leverage of dominating a man. It should be advice that helps both of you. How can the relationship be more fruitful? How can the relationship grow? I guarantee you, your girlfriends are never giving her advice that's gonna be beneficial to the both of y'all. It's always, girl, screw him. You can get this from this dude, this dude, this dude. It's all single women giving single women advice. Rest in peace, the late great Kevin Samuels. He mentioned this. Taking advice from your single friends, that doesn't make no sense. They're single for a reason, right? And a lot of girls do this thinking, oh, my girlfriend has my back. Well, if she finds a guy that she really likes, she's gone too. That's what women don't understand. Women need to understand that if they can get a guy, if their friends who's giving them his advice to leave her man or to do this or do this, if she gets a guy that she really wants, she'll be gone. Happens every single time. So if a woman is coming to you for advice, if she's coming to you when there's problems, even if it's advice, just giving her things, even if she comes for your perspective first, that's a very good sign. Let's say she's going through something with her family or her friends or her job, and she cares about your perspective first, that's a huge good green flag. Because when things start going wrong with you, she's probably gonna come to you first. And like I said, I've said this before, if I'm with a girl, I am going to help her grow as much as possible. If I decide this is gonna be my main chick or whatever, I'm going to give her advice on what's gonna help her become the best person. I'm gonna improve her life. So what will other people do though? No, screw him, he ain't this, he ain't that. If she's coming to you for your perspective, coming to you about problems first, that is a very good sign. Because now when things come up with you, both of y'all can fix it. And you being a logical man, you can say, okay, this is what's gonna help both of us grow. Not this person gets more leverage than this person, or nah, right? So if she's coming to you first for problems or your perspective, green flag. Number 4, she is naive in bed. Yes, guys, I know we all want the superstar, right? As men, we love a woman who's amazing in bed, but unfortunately, that performance comes with practice. She's never gonna be amazing in bed if she doesn't have a lot of practice. So, this is being fair. If a woman is not naive in bed, don't overlook her. maybe she hasn't slept with 100 dudes. That's why she doesn't know what to do. So here's your chance to help her be the woman you want. If you just want to have fun, you could be with a girl who's a superstar in bed. I'm talking about long-term relationship. If she could give you the Gok 3000, blindfolded, you think that happened by mistake? How many times she had to practice that to be good at it? All right, so most times, the more naive a girl is, not saying that they date angels themselves, but if a girl is naive in bed, don't overlook it. Don't just throw her away, right? Give her an opportunity. Maybe she hasn't. We all talk about how we don't like body count. Maybe she just hasn't been with 1,000 dudes and she doesn't know what to do to please you. So help her, teach her. Right? If a girl is naive in bed, that's a good sign. That's a good sign. Don't look at that as, she just horrible. No. Practice makes perfect, right? If she ain't getting a lot of practice, she ain't gonna be perfect. If she's perfect, you might have to question how much practice has she really had, if you know what I mean. Number 5, she goes out of her way to be good to you. Guys, this is something that I look for in girls a lot, man. I don't want you to do nice things for me when I ask. I don't want you to go above and beyond for me when I ask. I want to see the goodness in your heart, the pureness of you wanting to do something for me. That's what I judge, guys. That's a huge green flag for me. It shouldn't be a give and take always. It shouldn't be you buy her something nice, she now does something nice for you. That's not a girl that's truly feminine. That's not a girl that truly has your back. That's not a girl that's really down for you. A woman who is truly down for you goes out of her way to be good to you. It doesn't hurt her to be good to you. She wants to do it. She know you had a long day at work. She gives you a massage. Hey baby, I know you had a long day at work. Come lay down. Let me give you a massage. You didn't even ask for it. You didn't even complain about your back hurting. She just knows that in her heart, she wants to aid you. She wants to help your life. So if a woman is going above and beyond for you without asking, I don't want to ask the girl every time to do something for me. That's a red flag for me. And if you get in a relationship with that kind of girl, you're gonna have to ask even more. She should be doing things for you without you requesting them. That's a girl that will continue to do those things for you. But if you gotta ask, or she only does them when you do something for her, guess what? You gotta keep doing more and more and more for her just to get something out of her, to be nice to you. That's not the girl I want to be with long term. And lastly, she prefers to work through problems than be distant. This is related to comes to you about problems, but in a different way. This is another problem. This is another green flag, right? That I think a lot of women don't. Only a very few women that I've ever experienced have this trait. They will prefer to work through problems than be distant. She doesn't want to just go out in the market and sleep with another dude. That doesn't give her the thrill. See, a lot of girls, you start a relationship with them or you start talking to them, something goes wrong, they jump in ship. A little thing goes wrong, they're on to the next dude. No kind of perseverance, no kind of effort into making it work. Their solution to every problem, another guy. And what I mean by another guy, they be distant. When they're distant, that's another guy. You smart enough to understand that, right? So I would rather a girl who comes together with you when problems arise than her solution to be distant, because that's manipulative. If something is not going well, why not increase communication? Why not talk about it? Why not solve it as a couple or as a boyfriend and girlfriend or people who are dating? Why is her solution to be distant? Why is her solution to pull back? Pullbacks are not a good sign, guys. Even though a lot of women do them, it's a huge red flag. That means either she lacks communication or her solution is another guy. Either way, that ain't good. If there's problems with you and she doesn't try to fix them with you before being distant, that's not a green flag. A green flag is things are being rocky, things are shaky a little bit, and instead of her pulling back or being distant, she comes to you and say, hey baby, I don't appreciate this. Hey baby, this can be done better, instead of just pulling back. That's toxic behavior. I know that's a lot to ask from women to not be like that, but bro, women who would rather work through the problems with you than be distant, those are girls I would take seriously. If she feels some type of way about something and her response is to communicate about it rather than just pull away, that's a huge green flag. That's a girl that if things go wrong in a relationship, which they will, there is no relationship on the planet that will be just smooth sailing. There is no relationship that will just be even playing. It's always ups and downs. There's always things that come up. If her response is to just back off without working through it, this is a girl who, if the time is right, she will jump ship. And that's it, guys. These are the 6 best green flags in women. If you notice these in women, take these girls a little bit more seriously. Like, comment, subscribe, share the video. Love you, boys.